Hello my gorgeous makeup loving friends. So today I decided I would use this Poppi Cosmetics palette, but here's the plot twist. I would decide to do it with one eye and then use the Huda neon palettes, which are here, on the other eye. So my question is this: which eye is the Poppi Cosmetics eye and which eye is the Huda eye? So I'm going to take off my glasses and zoom you in. So I'd love to know what you guys think. Which one do you think is the Huda and which one do you think is the Poppi Cosmetics? Or can you even tell the difference between the two? Comment down below. I want to know what you think. Is it this is my right eye and this is my left eye. So right or left? What was the right? What one's the left? Comment underneath. You'll see in the video. But obviously part of what I want to do as well is I'm rolling up my sleeves. The work is being done. I want to swatch the Neon Drips palette and I want to see if there are corresponding colours within these three palettes. So I'm just going to swatch this as is. So this is, please excuse me, because I'm really bad at swatching, slimy. Come up properly? Kind of does, but it's just my proper skin. I'll do it again. Slimy, Kiki. Ooh, didn't even use that. And it's nice. Wet. That's nice. And light. So that's the first four colours there. Excuse me, angling my arm in such a weird way, but I kind of want to be able to compare and contrast them. The next four then, sorry, I'm just like wiping my hands on my pajama bottoms. That's right, I'm wearing pajama bottoms. This is a normal top, not pajama top, I promise. Because I wear it to work. Although now I'm working from home. It is what it is. This is Lit. Ooh, that's nice. Culture. Side Chick. And Flex. There we go. And the last four shades, please excuse me, I'm just going to swatch them now. This is Freaky. This is Poppin'. Ooh, Slippery. And Baddie, which doesn't swatch very well, but there you go. That's what that looks like. Now, my question, of course, is, are there shades that dupes from the Huda Neon palette? So I guess I'm going to try and do it as they appear. The first shade is Slimy, which was that sort of green. So obviously I'm taking out the neon green palette and I'm trying to see if there's something that kind of looks like that. I guess this shade here would somewhat look like it. I know there's a green in the neon orange, I believe, but that is a shimmer. So we'll try this one from the Huda and see how that compares. Pretty much identical. Kind of can't tell the difference. There is no oh, there is a yellow, sorry, I tell a lie. Kiki that I used from Poppi Cosmetics. We'll see how it compares to the yellow from the Huda Neon Orange palette. So take that out and compare it to here. I can't tell the difference, but there you go. The next one we have is from the Huda Neon Pink palette, and I'm going to swatch this shade here, the middle purple. Ooh. And apparently just like knock things down along the way. And let's see how that compares. Yeah, I mean, that's a bit more vibrant, but like, it is what it is, you know, fair enough. That's not an exact dupe, but you know, close enough, I think. You can see, yeah, that's close enough. Next one we have is Clout from Poppin'. So I'm taking the Huda Pink again and I'm going into this shade and seeing how that compares. Pretty darn similar again. Next one is Lit, and there isn't anything from any of the three. Oh, well, I suppose this one is kind of similar. It's from the Huda Neon Orange, so I'm going to go into this shade, see how that compares to Lit. It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same. I feel very vindicated in buying this as a comparison. The next one I'm going to try is from the orange palette again, is this shade here, and see how it compares to the one from the Poppi Cosmetics. Yeah, I can't tell the difference. I don't know about you, but there you go. Next one again is from the orange one, and I'm trying this shade here. It probably swatches a bit better on the Huda, but swatches don't necessarily tell you everything, but you can see colour story pretty darn similar. Next one we have is Flex, which is essentially from the Huda Neon Green, so I'm going to try this shade and compare it, which by the way is exactly the same as the green from the orange palette. So it is exactly the same. Let's be real here. Next one then I'm going to try is from the pink palette, and I'm going into this shade here. Let's compare it to Freaky. They look exactly the same. Next one then that we have is from the orange palette, is this shade here. Let's compare it to the shade Poppin' from Poppi Cosmetics. Yeah. Vindication. And we have the pink palette. We're going into this colour here. Exactly the same. And very, very, very last shade is from the orange palette, and it's that one. So yeah, this one swatches better, but you can kind of see exact same colour story, but they have edited 3 palettes and made it into 1 palette. So if you want to see which eye is Huda, which eye is Poppi Cosmetics, then do keep on watching and see what it is that I think overall. So I primed my eyelids. I used the Juvia's Place concealer because I figured I needed something quite light to help these colours pop. Not that I'm hoping they'll need too much help, but there we go. So I'm going to do one eye with the Poppi Cosmetics and one eye using the Huda Neon Trio. So I'm just going to lay them out here in front of me so I know that I'm using sort of the correct shades. Yeah, these were not made equally in my opinion. There's definitely some shades that outperform the others in terms of Huda. So I think I might start off with, yeah, so I'm going to start off with the Huda palettes first. And I'm going to use the same brushes for each of them, but I'm going to put them through the colour switch, just FYI. I have the Morphe M456, and what I'm going to do is, just want to check to make sure it's like a dupe. Yeah. I'm going to go into the Neon Orange and go into this particular shade here. The orange palette was pretty good. I would say out of all 3 of them, probably the better one. So yeah, but you can see that performs pretty well, and I'm happy with that. I'm not dissatisfied with that particular shade. It was the green one that I hated, I believe is the correct term. Haha, yes, it did not please me. So I just want to kind of round out the shape here. That's coming out really nicely in my opinion. The orange palette was pretty darn good though, like I said. So I'm just going to, excuse me, so this is our Huda eye. The other eye should be our Poppi Cosmetics eye. So I'm just going to blend it. I did set the eyelid, by the way, with Laura Mercier, because I'm bougie, saws Elena. I always have a bit of bouge in me. But I did prime my eyeballs, as you would say, so there's that. I think that has blended out pretty darn well. Then I think the shade that is very, very close to that in the Poppi Cosmetics one, getting things all over the place, is the shade Baddie. So this one here. So let's have a see as to how that one performs. I have thoroughly put it through the colour switch, so yeah, pretty darn similar. If not, I can't tell the difference. Mind you, again, I have my glasses off as per usual, so maybe you guys can see something that I'm not seeing. In terms of a price difference, the Poppi Cosmetics is, I think, about maybe $3 cheaper or something than the Huda Neons, but the Poppi Cosmetics has 12 shades rather than 9. And I think has a more interesting colour story, just FYI. Plus, you know, Huda has historically been involved in some issues around the LGBT community. So if you're not comfortable giving your money towards Huda but want a more neon sort of an aesthetic, this might do. But I will say there's lots of neon stuff coming out and has been available for quite some time. We have the likes of Blush Tribe, they have their neon palette. Of course, Melt Cosmetics have their neon stack. They now have their neon palette, which I have yet to review and play with, but there you go, it's on the list. Yeah, the two of these perform very similarly. They look very similar on the eye. I always have trouble blending here. If you've watched my videos a few times, you will have noticed this struggle. It is real, it is there. In terms of other neons, I suppose we have like Suva, which are sold at Morphe now, I believe. So, you know, that's an option. In terms of their performance on the eyes, I think they're very similar. I personally can't tell that these are two different shadows from two different palettes. Maybe you guys can. Maybe you have a better eye for these things than me, but I mean, you probably do, in fairness. I'm not being shady. I'm genuinely like, there is a distinct possibility you know this better than me. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Huda Pink palette and I'm going to go into this shade. So it's a sort of a purpley shade. So again, using the exact same brush again, I have put it through the colour switch. And I suppose I can use this now. I'm just going to pop it here into the crease. Sorry, I realised I probably wasn't as centred on this as it could have been. Again, I'm lazy and using the exact same brush as I was before. Tia uses this palette a fair amount and she always makes it look amazing. But in fairness, Tia has makeup skills beyond what I do, so she makes everything look amazing. So, there you go. Not being shady, like, I'm just like, she is really, really darn good. In the same way that, like, Elena is really, really good with makeup and she can take a cheap palette and make it look amazing on the eyes. I almost went to the other eye with that. Whoops. Putting it through the colour switch again. Swish, 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 swish. There you go. And I'm going to go into the Poppi Cosmetics and I'm going to go into the shade Freaky, which I think looks to be a good dupe. Now I haven't like swatched them to see which ones are good dupes and which ones aren't. That's for once I've done this eye look and you'll have already seen it. So tell me, how does it look? I'm trying to figure out how I can angle this. There we go. Pop it in here. I am in the midst of the old isolation, so for those who are unaware, Ireland is on a sort of a lockdown. I work at a university, a college, whatever it is you want to call it, depending upon your philosophical outlook. But we have closed our doors. We have moved all of our work online for the health of staff and obviously the health of students, etc., and to prevent the spread of the virus. So it's obviously it's isolating, so I'm trying to do a few more YouTube videos just because it's going to keep my morale up. Excuse me. Don't worry, it's not the virus. I'm fine. I'm not going to die yet. Yeah, those two. I mean, I still can't tell the difference between the two palettes yet. If there even is one. Who knows? Who knows? Well, you guys probably do because you've seen what I'm doing. There you go. I think I'm going to go for something pretty simple just because I'm lazy. I'm going to take this Morphe M506 and do I want to do now? Yes. Okay, I'm going to go into the pink Huda palette and I'm going to go into this shade here. Get onto my eyeball. I'm going to pop it here. That looks okay. I'm now going to go into the Poppi Cosmetics one. And the shade that I think is a very good dupe for it, or it looks to be, is the shade Clout, which is that one there. So I'm going to do the exact same thing. Don't know if you can tell the difference yet, or if there's a difference, you know. Comment below if you're doing the self-isolation thing, if you're in Ireland. I know England haven't come in with it yet as I'm recording. I'm hoping that maybe they will put something in the next few days just to protect vulnerable populations. Like, the likelihood is, like, if I got it I'd be okay because I'm not in the age bracket or don't have any underlying issues, so I'd probably be okay. The thing is, there are people for whom they wouldn't be okay, and it's our ethical obligation to take care of vulnerable populations. At least the way I see it anyways. But that is the way that I view the world. There you go. Sorry, that went very weird. But there you go. Yes, okay, so next thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to have to take, I think, a setting spray to make this kind of work a bit, because I always had trouble with this particular palette. Oh god, I'm taking out the green palette. I hate it so much, but there we go. I'm taking the Morphe JS10, and I'm going to go into, just going to double check. Yeah, got to go into the Huda Neon Green, because I suppose I have to use something of each of them, and I'm going into that kind of shimmery green. And yeah, I always had trouble with this. Oh my god, I've just popped it out of bits of the pan. Anyways, whatever, it is what it is. This is my Huda eye, again, just double check it. More for me than for you, because I will forget. I mean, when they're all used together, I think they're nice palettes. But if you got all three of them together, and by the way, a lot of the shades are overlapping if you looked at all three of them together, I think they'd be crazy expensive, like £90 or £84 or something like that. So I'm trying to see if this Poppi Cosmetics is a good dupe, but with a more cohesive colour story. Essentially, save you some coin. Which is usually what Elena does. Usually I'm just kind of going around going la 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 la. I mean, I'm still going around going la 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 la, but there you go. Excuse me. Again, I'm putting this through the colour switch. It is completely clean. As you can see, I am now going into Poppi Cosmetics and I'm going into the shade Flex, which is this green. So I wonder if here is where we might see a bit of a difference. You never know. We shall see. No, it's showing up pretty much exactly the same as the other one. All I can hear is Elena in my head kind of being like, see, you don't have to buy mainstream expensive brands to get some cool looks. And I'm like, darn it, Elena, you are correct. It's been over a week since Elena was in Ireland and it was so cool. I loved seeing her. I am currently trying to figure out how I can steal her and kidnap her and her husband John and basically have them come and live in Ireland. So if anyone has any suggestions on how I can achieve that, please do let me know. I mean, it's a very rough and basic look, but I think it looks quite nice. I am going to... What am I going to do now? Yeah, so I'm going to take this brush here. It's the Morphe M441. And I'm going to go into the pink palette again. And I'm going to go into this shade again. And I'm going to pop it out on the outer corner, just because that is what I like doing. And then just blend, blend, blend. As I've said numerous times on my channel, very technical terms, don't worry if you can't keep up. It is a masterclass. Can you imagine? Worst masterclass ever. That'll do. And putting this through the colour switch. Again, you can see nothing's coming out from it. And I'm going to use the shade Freaky from the Poppi Cosmetics one. I mean, I don't know about you, but I can't tell the difference between them in terms of quality. And I think Poppi Cosmetics has a better colour story instead of me having to reach into 3 different palettes that have overlapping shades. Creases being shady. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to go and finish the rest of my face. I still have to do the under eye, but I will come back once I have the rest of my face done to do that. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Hi friends, I'm back. I did the rest of my face. Now I want to kind of finish off the under eyes. So I'm taking out the palettes again. Obviously it's the 3 Hudas versus this Poppi Cosmetics. I'm going to use the Melt Cosmetics Lapis brush, which looks like this, if my camera will focus. There you go, that'll do. And I'm going to go into the Huda Neon, the orange one, and I'm going to go into this shade here. And look, the glasses are up. That's how you know business is happening. You can already see where my glasses have dug in. It is what it is. Any other glasses wearers similarly afflicted? I also used the, what do you call it, Urban Decay double-ended liners in, I think it was high voltage. Quite cool. I don't think they're necessarily worth the high price tag, but, you know, they're interesting. Just stamping that on. And I also used the purple liner from the Wired collection as well on the waterline. So, just in case you're wondering what that is. And I'm putting it through the colour switch. So no contamination, all the same brushes are being used. Again, you can see nothing's turning up there. And I am going into the shade Culture in Poppi Cosmetics, so it's that one there. Hopefully you can see it. And also there's a much bigger mirror on this than on the Huda ones, so just FYI. I'm so going to send a group WhatsApp now to be like, which one do you think is the Huda and which one do you think is the Poppi Cosmetics? So that is that. I'm going to zoom you in now so you can see the difference or not between the eyes. So this is the Huda eye and this is the Poppi Cosmetics eye. I don't know what you think, but I personally Sorry, I just want to make sure I'm getting rid of the divots. I personally can't tell the difference between the two of these, like at all. They look like they were made with the same palette. Yeah, I'm very impressed with Poppi Cosmetics. This is the first thing I've ever bought from them. I think it's a much better curated version of the neons, in my opinion. I like the look, it's pretty simple, didn't go for anything wild, but I tried the mattes and I tried the more shimmery pigments in there as well. So that is essentially the comparison between Poppi Cosmetics, which retails for I think $28-ish, $27, something like that, but they'll give you a code for 10% off because that's, oh, it was $29 and I got $2.90 off, so it became like $26.10, right? This is obviously what it looks like. In my opinion, a better curated version of neons. It's called the Neon Drip. And seeing how that performed against the 3 Huda neon palettes, right? In my opinion, they performed pretty much exactly the same, but I think that this had a far more interesting colour story. But that is essentially it. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Are you going to pick up the Poppi Cosmetics? I think it's pretty darn good. I'm quite happy with it. Do please share my video because sharing is caring unless it's an STD, because that's apparently my tagline now. Use a condom, etc. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.